to Cryptids and Cold Ones. I am John.
You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kid stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, and I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
Woo!
I'm Evan.
When I can't stop fiddling, I just takes me riddling. I'm popping and sailing, man.
And I'm Kyle.
Wow, he's very nice.
Very nice.
And we're back for another wonderful episode. Wonderful.
Why are you talking like that?
Why am I talking what way?
Cool Whip is delicious on pie.
I will forget it.
Chile.
I will. If anyone's wondering, the movie Hot Rod is what that came from, and it is one of the greatest movies ever made.
I didn't know that it was from that. I heard it on Family Guy. Stewie and Brian were talking like that. Well, Stewie was talking
There's a whole scene where he's getting ready to luge down a giant road in his town, and he's like, what's your safe word? Which I don't know why he needs a safe word because no one's going to help him, but he says it's whiskey. And he's like, why are you saying it like that? Why am I saying what way? Housekeeping.
Want me from your pillows?
Our Linktree is in the show notes.
Go to it.
That's where all of our socials are at.
Click on the links.
There's a link to our Patreon, which if you listen to last week's episode, this week's episode is the same thing. We are currently live on there.
We're live on Patreon.
Yeah.
We have 3 tiers, various different things that you get with each tier.
Yeah.
There's a link to our crowdfunder on there, which I think we only have there's 60 some days left that it's active.
Yeah, so you guys got to go and put some dinero in there.
Investors? Possibly you!
We need night vision cameras for our documentary.
We do, actually.
That's pretty much all we need. We just need night vision cameras.
Because I've got everything else we need.
And thermal. And I have a drone.
So.
We're good.
I have ambition.
You're there for it. Kyle is there for it.
You're there for it. What a way to knock him down a peg.
What are you talking about?
That's so rude. He said he had ambition, and you're like, you're there.
No, I said you're there for it.
You're done.
I didn't mean it like that.
But you don't say that.
He's an integral part of this podcast and future documentaries.
Well, speaking of how integral he is to this, it is his week, but before we do that,
it is time.
It is time. It is also time for me to remind everyone that we do have a phone number.
Oh, yeah, we need to do that. Call that.
Our number is 989-402-4091. You can call in with your sightings, your stories. You will get directed to voicemail. Voicemails are 3 minutes long. If you go any longer than that, call back. I will piece it together. And we would love to bring back the Cryptid Observation Corner.
Mm-hmm.
But we want it to be the fans.
Yeah. Consistently fans or interviews.
So
that's why call me maybe.
That's why you haven't seen any cock episodes recently.
If you want some cock, you're going to have to provide it.
The powers have gone to Evan.
You just made the list!
I'm here.
Oh, good stuff.
The good stuff.
We're getting to the good stuff.
Ooh.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers.
Oh, no.
5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers.
What do you think, John?
John's at 4.
As a lover of cherries, I feel like it's lacking in that category.
Really?
Being that we are drinking dark cherry blonde ale from Sheboygan Brewing.
Sheboygan. It's Sheboygan.
I don't know if this would explain it to people listening, but it tastes hollow.
It tastes like somebody made a blonde ale, and it's like the amount of cherry flavor, like less cherry flavor than you would get in a cherry liqueur.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just like the essence of cherry.
Yeah.
the episode
but it's
that
not.
It's the idea of cherry. It's not even the essence.
the episode that you gave us the cheese beer, I did drink one of these and I really liked it. But now that my palate has been cleansed from weeks of not drinking that garbage, I don't know if I like it as much. I think I'm going to give it like a 3.
Oh wow.
I would say
What note is that?
4.
C sharp.
4 feet. And the reason I'm going to say that is I'm ignoring the fact that this is supposed to have a cherry flavor to it and just saying this is going to taste like a blonde ale. And if you just treat it like a regular blonde ale that's not supposed to taste like cherry, it's a pretty solid blonde ale.
That's crazy though. That dark cherry.
Yeah, it's just there's no back end flavor to it.
No, I agree. It tastes like a blonde ale.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting more cherry as well. Would you like me to read the can?
Sure.
Yes, but you have to read it in your monster truck voice.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. A medium-bodied blonde ale brewed with luscious dark cherries. We captured that Northern Michigan feeling by balancing fresh fruit aroma and sweet cherry notes with a light malt profile. This is Relaxed Craft.
They definitely relaxed on the cherry flavor. That's for
I didn't relax when I read that at all.
No. Oh man.
yeah. It just tastes hollow to me.
Pretend it's just a blonde ale and then try it again. Pretend there's not supposed to be
I
cherry.
can't do that.
Did we give a score on the internets before? Do we have to alter the score?
No.
For this one, we've
Yeah.
never done this one.
No, we didn't. He just drank it when he didn't
The
want
la-
to
yeah,
drink
I
the
know it
cheese
was-
beer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, no, I give this a 4. You give this a
3.
3, so it's a 3.5 overall. I mean, it's low for Sheboygan because I really love their blood orange honey, and that blueberry one was
yeah.
fucking money.
Huh.
So
Yeah, blood orange honey is amazing.
that's
We need
like
more
one of my-
cherry.
Yeah, we need more cherry. Get your shit together, Sheboygan Brewing.
Sheboygan.
Also sponsor us.
Oh man. Well, that's our notes. We need some more dark cherry. We don't need dark cherry adjacent.
No, not the idea of dark cherry.
Yeah.
The suggestion, if you will.
Oh man. Well,
So yeah, it's your turn this week, Kyle.
we're gonna go to a place similar to
We're going to a place.
we're going to a place not unlike Michigan. Place called Pennsylvania.
We know some dudes from Pennsylvania.
Yes, we do. The podcast, perhaps. Well, I caught this on I don't know, it was some clip on the internet and got me thinking unsolved mysteries. As a kid, I used to watch Unsolved Mysteries
With
when it came
Robert
on.
Stack?
Yep. And I typed into Google what's some cool stories on unsolved mysteries, and I found some, and I figured whether or not they're bullshit, and most of them. This one's a real cool story. It caught my eye, caught my tism. So
Yes.
here it goes.
Stop appropriating my culture.
What, the tism culture?
Yeah.
We're going to head to a little corner of Pennsylvania in the winter of 1983, where a young man on temporary leave from county jail stopped by some friend's house after a funeral. And the ordinary evening that follows turns into one of the most stubbornly documented, police witnessed, and downright inexplicable episodes in modern paranormal history. No creaky Victorian mansions, no ancient curses carved into stone, just an ordinary house, ordinary people, and a sequence of events that left seasoned officers, landlords, and bystanders scratching their heads for decades. Some of them still won't walk it back either. The case centers on a 21-year-old named Don Decker. You've probably never heard of him, and that's part of the story that makes it so interesting. It never got the Hollywood treatment or the endless true crime podcast saturation of big-name hauntings. Yet the people who were there, multiple law enforcement officers included, kept telling the same strange story long after the cameras stopped rolling. Pause for a break. Drink.
Are you sipping and swerving?
I'm sipping on that Members Mark purified water, son.
Please sponsor us.
Sorry, Johnstad. So settle in. We're going to walk it through carefully from the funeral that started everything to the days that followed, the official reactions, the later investigations, and the stubborn questions that still refuse to dry up. Pun intended. You will see. Whether you walk away believing something truly anomalous happened or that human perception and stress can create extraordinary reports, one thing is certain. This one doesn't let go easily. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the Pennsylvania Rain Man.
Gotta watch WAP.
Got a what?
Are we going to a casino?
Yeah.
Nope.
Tell me we're going to a casino.
I said gotta watch Wapner.
Jeez. Picture it, Evan. February 1983.
My favorite month.
Yes. Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania.
Why?
Oh, no, wait.
Just kidding.
Say why.
Why?
This is Stroudsburg,
Just
Pennsylvania.
kidding. Why?
A quiet little borough in the Poconos that, up until this point, was probably best known for being a place you drove through on the way to somewhere more exciting. Don Decker is 20 or 21 years old, depending on which account you read. And he's currently a guest of the Monroe County Correctional Facility.
Noise.
His crime? Receiving stolen property. Boo. Not exactly criminal mastermind.
That's the worst crime.
No.
No, I mean like
Like,
like if I'm going down for
Yeah, you're
crime, I'm gonna make it worth it if I'm getting incarcerated.
understood.
Arson.
Arson.
I'm telling you. Favorite crime.
Where was I? Oh, so Don Decker, 20, 21 years old, depending on which account. Guest of the Monroe County Correctional Facility, receiving stolen property. He's serving 4 to 12 month sentence, and by all accounts, he's been a model inmate. So when his grandfather, 63-year-old James Kishnaw, or Kishpaw, depending on the reports, he dies of cirrhosis of the liver. The authorities grant Don Decker a furlough for a temporary release for his funeral. No ankle monitor, no escort, just a weekend pass to attend the funeral and then presumably return to his concrete suite.
Do
Suit
they
suite.
do they do that?
Yeah, they've done that before. And, special circumstances like attorney will, at the family's behalf will, petition the judge. Judge will grant to the jail. I've read, judge's orders stamped and hand delivered over by, a clerk of the court or whatever. And, they, here you go.
Okay.
As long as they abide by, and like what the judge says, and obviously his crime was, kind of, like you said, lame.
Weak sauce.
Weak sauce. So, gotta go back up. Yeah. Now, here's where the emotional undercurrents start swirling. Don and his grandfather did not share a Hallmark Channel relationship. Don has said that James physically abused him from the time he was about 7 years old. So while the rest of the family is outpouring sympathy and tears at the funeral home, Don is sitting there with a complicated cocktail of feelings that include, let's be honest, a solid dose of good riddance. He later described feeling distraught not so much by the death itself, but by watching people mourn a man he despised. That emotional pressure cooker is about to become important. After the funeral, Don doesn't head back to jail immediately. Duh. He calls up some friends he'd met a few months earlier. Bob and Jeannie Keffer, and arranges to stay with them at their place on Ann Street. It's a nice, ordinary house, nice, ordinary family. Ordinary evening plans that involve washing up for dinner and not, one assumes, summoning meteorological anomalies from the underworld. Don goes upstairs to the bathroom to wash his hands. Suddenly, the atmosphere changes. He feels a deep chill. He then has a vision. An old man wearing a crown appears in a window. Then scratches mysteriously appear on his wrists. He comes downstairs looking pale and unsettled. Bob notices the blood and asks what happened. Don attributes it to Satan, which is a bold conversational opener at the dinner table.
What was it? Satan?
Satan! Could it be Satan? Then Don slips into what witnesses describe as a trance-like state. He's distant and not present. The kind of look that makes people around you start quietly calculating the distance to the nearest exit. And then the rain starts. Not outside, but inside. Water begins dripping from the walls and ceilings of the living room. Not a gentle leak, not maybe the roof needs attention. It's raining indoors. Bob and Jeannie are understandably alarmed. I don't know why I put these big words in there. I can't read. Regularly, understandably. At that time, they called their landlord, and his last name is hilarious, but I'm going to say it. His name is Ron Van Y. Why? Ron shows up, examines the situation, and immediately rules out the obvious plumbing explanation because, plot twist, there are no pipes in that part of the house.
Ooh.
The water is coming from the ceilings, the walls, and, according to multiple accounts, rising from the floor. Defying gravity. Bob later described large droplets appearing in midair and shooting horizontally across the room. Officers who later arrive will confirm the same thing. Water traveling sideways, hoovering, behaving like it has somewhere else to be, and a personal grudge against the concept of down. That's wild.
You're right if you forget there's supposed to be cherry on that.
Yeah.
It's a blonde ale.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your deliciousness.
That's okay. At this point, Bob does what any reasonable person would do when the laws of physics take a coffee break in the living room. He calls the police.
I thought you were going to say he gets a Komatsu.
Come on, reasonable person.
Reasonable man.
Yeah. Oh, Marv. All right. Enter officers Don Baujan and Richard Wolbert. These are not paranormal enthusiasts or easily spooked rookies. These are working patrolmen. They walk into the Keffer house and immediately got soaked. Officer Wolbert later said he was absolutely pelted with water.
Thank God my revolver is stainless steel. It's 1983.
Should have worn my jacket, Rook. They watch the droplets travel horizontally between them and exit into the next room. Officer Baujan will later describe droplets coming up from the floor. Both men are thoroughly weirded out. They leave to report the incident. Their chief, Gary Roberts, is less than impressed. He apparently decides this is a plumbing issue or mass hysteria and orders them not to file a formal report and more or less stop wasting the department time on indoor weather.
Not now, Chief. I'm in the fucking zone.
Thanks, taxpayers.
Chief-like activities. They don't only happen to me. All right. So the officers, they did not take this well. The next day, against orders, hell yeah, more officers show up. William Davies and Lieutenant John Rundle were among them. The phenomena.
Phenomena.
Do.
We used to do that a lot.
I know.
that thing continues.
That thing.
Pots and pans in the kitchen start clanging on their own. Don, still in the trance-like state, levitates. Multiple witnesses describe him rising off the ground and then being flung across the room with the force of, in Rundle's words, a bus had hit him. 3 claw marks appear on the side of his neck and draw blood. Someone, accounts very slightly on the exact sequence, presses a gold cross or crucifix into Don's hand, sometimes with a paper bag over his head so he can't see what's happening.
I can't see shit out of this.
Yeah. Was that
Django
Unchained?
Yeah. Oh.
I can't.
Sorry.
He yelps that it burns. When the officer retrieves the cross, it is reportedly hot to the touch.
Hot-blooded, check it and see. I got a demon inside of me.
Yes, I'm hot-blooded. Hot-blooded.
Let me pause here for a second and appreciate the sheer commitment of this haunting. It's not content with mere apparitions or cold spots. It has upgraded to full see those fucking words. Meteorological. Whoever said that to you, John? Fuck them. They're in my head now.
They have made him self-conscious of his
Self-conscious
words.
It has upgraded to full meteorological event, plus telekinetic furniture, plus spontaneous body modification, plus religious artifact temperature play. Yeah, I did it.
Hells yeah, dog.
If this were a restaurant, it would have a Michelin star for ambition. So the rain continues through the weekend. At one point, the group leaves the house and goes to a local pizzeria because I would take someone possessed to the local Pizza Hut. No one out pizzas the hut except Satan, right?
I like that one.
The owner, Pam Scrofano, again, the spelling is flexible according to accounts, later recounts that Don was in a trance, staring without really seeing. She had a crucifix near the register. She places it on him.
Good Italian cat.
The moment it touches his skin, she says he gets burned. And then, because the universe has a sense of humor, it starts raining inside the pizza place. Water appearing where it has no business appearing. Ah, mamma mia.
It's me.
No bueno. Pam is convinced Don is possessed by an evil spirit. Hard to blame her. So they go back to the house and the activity ramps up and down. On the third night, activities. Demonic activities are high. On the third night, the preacher is brought in. Accounts on her name are varied as Justina Hall or just Reverend Johnson. The sources don't always agree on the exact identity, but the outcome is consistent.
She is not the son of a preacher man.
Prayers are said. After about an hour, the rain stops and Don appears more at peace. Temporary victory, or so everyone hopes.
Peace.
So Don's weekend furlough ends. He's got to go back to the clink. He does return to the Monroe County Correctional Facility. He is placed in a cell. And then, blame it on the rain, yeah, yeah. It follows him. The rain follows him.
Really?
Guards and at least one cellmate report water appearing in the cell, dripping from the walls, rising and moving sideways.
So when you were a turnkey, how pissed off would you be if somebody showed up and it just started fucking raining?
I think like literally for like the first half an hour, it'd be like, trustees, get a mop. And it'll be like,
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck. You gotta get up. That's like any law enforcement. That's like anyone at work. Fuck. You gotta get up.
Damn it, I have to do
You gotta
something.
do, like my attention has to be elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, fuck.
That's how I feel when I'm training the new guys at work.
Fuck.
God damn it. I
Yeah.
gotta do stuff.
Oh.
This isn't fair.
So much like Paul Wall sitting sideways, the rain is moving sideways. In one account has Don looking at a guard with a strange smile and essentially demonstrating the ability on command to rain.
You know what I found out today?
What
I was looking through my Spotify statistics, and Paul Wall just put out a new song not too long ago.
Really?
I was one of the first 6,000 people that
Really?
listened to his new song.
I'll have to investigate that.
I know what you guys are thinking, John. I didn't know you listened to Paul Wall. I do,
I knew you had it in you.
but T.I. also put out a new album, so I was rocking that for a while.
Holy crap.
Is it anything like Rubber Band Man?
It's good.
Wild as the Taliban?
It's good. It's really good.
Got a 9 in my right, 45 in my other hand.
It's good. You should listen to it.
So at this point, a warden or supervisor ends up getting involved. The phenomena are again described by multiple staff members who have zero professional incentive to invent stories about haunted prisoners summoning indoor monsoons.
Or do they?
There is an episode on this on Unsolved Mysteries.
I'm going to watch it.
And it's funny.
With Robert
But there's like the actual people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's, and then there's like 1 or 2 podcasts about it, but, not like us. I mean,
we're the better podcast.
Shit. So there's not much about it.
Like us. We're kind of a big deal.
Many leather-bound books.
Our office smells of rich mahogany.
So in total at the Monroe Correctional Facility, about 9 credible eyewitnesses, if you call police officers credible witnesses, correctional staff, the landlords, the pizza shop owner, the friends, went on record describing what they saw, heard, and felt. Several of them appeared years later, like I said, on Unsolved Mysteries in the ancient time of 1993.
Oh, good times.
And also on a show called Paranormal Witness. They did not walk back any of the story. Decades later, officers still said they had no explanation. One researcher who investigated the case, his name was Chip Decker. The guy's name is Don Decker, no relation. He called the witnesses unusually credible and the events among the closest he'd seen to something that looked like genuine demonic activity, though he stopped short of claiming absolute proof. You're going to say something?
No.
Oh, yeah. I thought you had one in the chamber. You got all smiles.
I did, but I decided to hold it back. We'll talk about it later.
Damn it.
I'm proud of you.
Self-censor.
Listen, guys, at some point when we're doing this podcast and I no longer have to work, we're going to put all my credentials behind me so people are just like, I can't believe this dude is on this fucking podcast.
I am a learned doctor.
And it'd be pretty fucking funny.
So I'm going into the skeptic point of view now. What happened? The possession theory is one of the most that the witnesses lean towards. They all thought it was demonic. Don himself suspected some form of demonic influence, possibly connected to his grandfather. The idea is that the abuse created a residual dark energy, or that the spirit of the abusive grandfather somehow latched on during the funeral and used Don as a temporary vehicle. Ring, ring, ring.
He drove it like he fucking stole it.
Yeah. Fuck you, Donnie.
You thought life was a bitch when I was alive. Now you have to deal with rain indoors. Fuck you.
Indoor rain. So the timing of this is suggestive. The phenomena began right after the funeral. It intensified around Don, followed him from the house to the restaurant to the jail cell. And it has some elements classic to possession narratives. It has trance-like states, aversion to religious objects, unexplained injuries, and violent physical manifestations.
It followed him from the window.
To the walls. Rain all on these balls.
Yes.
Skeet, 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 skeet.
Oh, I should have said, rain on pizzeria walls. Oh,
Yeah.
skeet, skeet, skeet. It's no bueno. Oh, mamma mia, we're retarded. Ah.
Yeah.
Then there's the recurrent spontaneous psychokinesis explanation. I just do it to myself when I write these big words, honestly.
Psychokinesis.
Or RSPK, Evan.
RSPK.
I'm not going to say it again after I say it this time. This is another bioluminescent bukkake from Poseidon. Recurrent spontaneous psychokinesis explanation, or RSPK.
RPK.
This is the poltergeist model favored by many parapsychologists. Emotional turmoil, especially in a young person under stress, is theorized to somehow externalize as physical effects.
Word.
Word hard.
Kyle righty big word.
It's easier to write a big word than to say a big word fast,
Yeah.
I think. So anyways,
Well, just slow your roll a bit.
All right.
We don't got anywhere to go.
dial it back about one notch.
Yeah, you're at a 9. Just get it at like an 8, even 8.5. You're good.
What note is that? C sharp. When you're about to lock in, you go high.
Yeah.
I'm locking it. I'm about to find something out, and then I'm in, and then I'm back down.
And we're here.
I like it. All right, slowing down. Don was dealing with the death of an abuser, a temporary taste of freedom from jail, and whatever internal conflicts that combination produced. Blame it on the rain. The movement, the scratches could be the physical expression of that internal storm. The fact that the activity centered so tightly on Don supports this. When he left a location, the rain often stopped. When he arrived somewhere new, it sometimes started.
Senior Activity Center. You said activities centered, and that's the only thing I could think about was Senior Activity Center. We're gonna do some chair aerobics.
We're gonna play some fucking cards. Woo!
How do you feel about shuffleboard?
Would you like some baked goods at the senior center? Woo! Woo! It's nap time.
Jesus.
Skeptics, of course, have their own menu of explanations.
I thought you were going to say skeet.
Skeet, 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 skeet. One researcher, Robert Bartholomew, what a tool, has argued for natural causes mixed with misperception and social contagion.
If I knew him, I'd call him Bart.
Bart.
Even though it's his last name, I'd be like, Bart.
Bart. Bob Bart. Bart Bob.
Bob Barker.
So,
Come on down.
there had been significant snowfall in the region about 2 weeks earlier. Ice dams on roofs can cause meltwater to behave in unexpected ways, seeping into walls and ceilings. Cold temperatures, residual snow, temperature differentials. Maybe the house had some hidden moisture issues that only became dramatic under certain conditions. Maybe when Don Decker was there.
Don Decker moisture. He makes things moist.
So this guy says the horizontal droplets in rising water are harder to square with simple leaks, but human perception under stress is fallible. Group excitement can amplify ordinary events into extraordinary ones.
I think it's funny they called the cops. It's raining inside.
To be calling a plumber, like, well, they probably just wanted Don out of there. I'm like, take him back.
Return to center. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Back to jail.
But the lack of photographs is often cited as suspicious. If water was truly defying gravity in front of multiple officers, why didn't anyone grab a camera? Yeah, it was 1983, but not the smartphone era, but still. I mean, cops had cameras back then.
Or did they? I feel like that's an assumption, Kyle.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. I mean, they were taking pictures back in the 40s.
Call your old LT and find out.
He's not that old.
I know. Well, I saw that one picture when on the Book of Faces where he was carrying a revolver when he started. So,
Oh God, I don't know why people post those photos.
I like him though. Like, I know that you're irritated, but I like him.
No, I like the guy. It's just I don't like when hey, look at me, I'm a cop, and this is me when I was a cop.
Now I'm not a cop.
Look at copy, I'm cop.
Cappy, cap.
There's more to your personality, sir. All right. Anyways, moving on.
Civil War reenactment.
Moving on.
Are no miniatures. They're not reenactments.
The crucifix heating up could be the psychological expectation or simple friction and body heat. The levitation accounts are the toughest for the skeptical side. Multiple officers describing a grown man rising and being thrown with force is not easily dismissed as he just jumped funny. Yet memory is reconstructive, especially when people are frightened and later interviewed for television.
Sometimes it just be like that.
It do be like that. Demonic and like shit. Also, the absence of official police reports because the chief ordered no paperwork means we are relying on later recollections rather than contemporaneous documentation. Do you like that?
I like that. You use the word. Use the word, Kyle.
And yet, the consistency across independent witnesses who had nothing obvious to gain is striking. These were not paranormal influencers looking for content. They were cops and correctional officers whose professional reputations could have taken a hit for talking about flying prisoners and indoor rain.
It's not ZB, that's for sure.
Yeah, none of them owned a pea coat. That's for sure.
Or tap out pants.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Affliction.
Affliction. I had an Affliction shirt back in the day.
Just
I did too.
just in case you're wondering, if you go to Marshall's, there's a lot of Ed Hardy there.
It's funny you said that. I went to Marshall's this evening before I went to Applebee's, and I bought myself a foil razor and a wallet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sponsor us, Marshalls.
And then we went to Walmart, and I got a DARE, Drug Abuse Resistance Education t-shirt.
Yeah, why aren't you just wearing that tonight?
Because it's chilly down here.
It's chilly dough.
Chile.
It's
that was like our
Chile
last
down here.
We went there.
So, what I like about this is it's a combination of high strangeness and high credibility of the observers. They came on TV. I mean, they put their nuts on the table, basically, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's not a single frightened family in an old house, so there's like multiple witnesses. It's a rotating cast of law enforcement personnel getting wet in real time and then having to explain to their boss why they spent their shift staring at a levitating inmate instead of writing tickets. Road piracy.
The piracy of the road. Taxation by citation. Taxation is theft.
Imagine the shift briefing the next morning. So is there anything else to deal with? And like, yeah, I got pissed on by a demon. You know?
Demon piss.
Jesus.
It's better than demon semen. Oh, God. What just happened? You don't even want to know, Chief.
Better wipe it off before it dries.
Oh, my God.
You're going to be crackling around corners. There's also a darkly comic element to the grandfather connection, Evan.
Yeah?
If this was somehow the spirit of James Kishnaw getting one last chance to torment his grandson, the chosen method, making it rain indoors, is almost petty. Not classic demonic torment with Latin chanting and spinning hens. Just relentless, inconvenient moisture.
It's an inconvenient moisture.
I just love stupid shit like that. Inconvenient moisture.
It's like it's an inconvenient truth. Also stupid shit. Fuck you, Al Gore. You did not.
Oh,
God.
Cripes. He was almost the president.
That's so fucked
Thanks,
up.
Florida.
Thanks, hanging Chad.
Now watch us drive. Oh, Cripes. And then that's how I got the war. Anyways.
And that's why I have the spiciness.
He's just, thanks for the taxes. Now, Don.
Thanks, taxpayers.
Don
John.
himself seems to have treated the whole episode as a temporary, terrifying anomaly rather than a lifelong calling. After the events subsided, the ability to summon rain apparently did not stick around. He is no longer an X-Men named Storm.
Did he return to crime?
They did not say.
Oh.
The interwebs and the video did not say.
We're going to have to look up what that courthouse, what county that court's in, and I'm going to do some research into Don Decker to see if he had any
Be awesome.
more misdemeanors.
He did not go on to become a professional weather wizard or open a rain-on-demand service for drought-stricken regions. The phenomena were concentrated in that intense cluster of days in late February 1983 and then faded. That brevity is typical of many classic poltergeist cases, intense, disruptive, and then gone, leaving everyone involved permanently unsettled.
Permanently scarred by rain.
By Menon. Researchers who looked into it later noted that the case never received the kind of rigorous, instrumented investigation that modern parapsychologists prefer.
Well, fuck skeptics. Nobody asked your fucking opinion anyway, skeptics.
There was no continuous video, no controlled experiments, no scientific instrumentation measuring humidity differentials, or, next page, electromagnetic fields in real time.
But did they have a rain gauge?
I have a coworker that gets excited every day. I see him. He's an older guy. And he has a rain gauge at his house, and he goes, his name's Mark, I'll say it. And he goes, yeah, there's 0.5 on the Marco-meter last night. And all the old guys, they talk about it. They get real excited, and I think it's funny. The Marco-meter.
Oh, man.
Is it possible the entire thing was an elaborate multi-location hoax perpetrated by a young man on furlough with the cooperation or gullibility of multiple police officers and civilians? Possible in the abstract, but logistically and motivationally strained. Is it possible that a combination of residual snowmelt, unusual house construction, group suggestion, and a young man in psychological distress produced a cascade of misinterpreted events that grew in the telling? Also possible.
They just don't build them like they do there in Pennsylvania.
Is it possible that something genuinely anomalous, whether psychokinetic, spiritual, or something we don't have a category for yet, occurred in that Ann Street house and followed Don into the jail and also the pizzeria? Let's not forget Mamma Mia.
What the fuck's a keystone?
It's a state.
Well, yeah, I understand. We're talking about Pennsylvania here.
I think a keystone is like the main stone in a building, like a cornerstone of a building. That's my guess. Maybe John's looking it up.
A keystone species is an organism that has a huge impact on its natural home, even if its total numbers are small.
Well, fucking Don did. He
Wait.
made it rain.
Animals like wolves or sea otters.
Otters.
Animals like beavers.
Beavers.
Plants or animals that work closely with each other, like bees and bats.
Oh. The Keystone State is the official nickname for Pennsylvania. The term keystone is an architectural word for the middle stone in an arch.
That's fucking stupid.
It's a arch.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Let's just pause and like marinate on that for a minute.
I just want to think about that for a second.
But I mean,
Why
like,
would you name your state that though?
what's ours though? Michigan.
The Wolverine state.
That's
no,
cool.
we're like the winter water weather fucking wonderland.
We're the Wolverine state because we fought like rabid wolverines during the war for
war.
Toledo.
For Toledo.
The Toledo War, the Mud Hens.
The Mud Hen War.
That's why we're the Wolverines. We don't even have Wolverines here.
Fuck Ohio.
We got a stuffed one somewhere. So
That's your Michigan history lesson for today. You're welcome. Pure
You are
taxpayers.
you're such a learned scholar.
learned scholar, learned doctor, many leather-bound books. So Evan,
Yes, Kyle.
what I love about this case is that it refuses to sit neatly in any one little box. The possession narrative has emotional resonance given the abuse history. The RSPK model fits the focus on a stressed young person. The skeptical environmental explanations cover some of the water but struggle with the levitation and the multi-location consistency.
Yes.
And the sheer number of independent adult witnesses, several of them armed and trained, keeps the story from being easy to dismiss as pure folklore.
Could you really be defined as armed if you just have a revolver?
That was my vape. It went ee.
Like a midget after they hit a fucking tree.
So, that, my friends, is the story of Don Decker, the Pennsylvania Rain Man. A brief, intense, thoroughly documented outbreak of indoor weather, floating bodies, and religious objects with temperature issues.
Temperature.
Witnessed by people who have every reason to keep quiet and mostly chose not to. Whether you walk away believing in demons, psychokinesis, ice dams, or simply the infinite capacity of human beings to experience and report the impossible, one thing is certain. For a few days in February 1983 in Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, the rain did not care about roofs. So, with that, in my extra time I have in life, I enjoy dumb ways to die.
Extra time.
I dabble in dumb ways to die.
Dumb ways to die.
And I titled this because I kept it clean for most of the episode, and now it's time to get nasty.
So be careful, John's dad.
Be careful, John's dad. Plug your ears. I titled this one India's Nicest Cock. C-A-U-L-K. Caulk. Everyone. Caulk. On June 21st, 2021, 25-year-old Salman Mirza and his former fiancée checked into a cheap hotel in Ahmedabad's Juhapura neighborhood. Both were regular users of a nasty inhalant cocktail, an industrial epoxy adhesive mixed with whitener or correction fluid. And that night, they got properly ripped on it. When the mood struck and they realized neither of them brought a prophylactic, they improvised with the only protection still in the room, the same strong epoxy resin they had been huffing.
Oh, God.
Salman coated his curry stick with this glue, sealing it shut so nothing could get out and ruin the evening's contraception goals.
Nothing bad can happen. It can only good happen.
China! The next morning, an acquaintance found him lying unconscious in the shrubs outside a nearby apartment complex.
Shrubbery.
He was hauled home, then rushed to Sola Civil Hospital when his condition tanked. He died of multiple organ failure. Please piece the story together from CCTV of the pair entering the hotel, witness statements about the glue and whitener habit, and the couple's own reported decision to treat hardware store adhesive like a makeshift rubber. Later forensic details muddied the exact mechanism. No obvious genital trauma, no unexplained green liquid in the abdomen. Or wait. Later, forensic details muddied the exact mechanism. There was no obvious genital trauma, but there was an unexplained green liquid in the abdomen. But the official narrative stuck, pun intended. It was a drug-fueled hotel romp combined with an industrial sealant used as birth control, and a young man dead before the adhesive had even fully cured.
Stupid idiot!
The end.
That's
And the silver lining of this story, the child was not made.
oh, that's one less than a billion.
Oh, thank you for that. That was a good one. That was a good one, Evan.
Oh,
That was nice.
that's interesting.
That's all I got for you, fellas.
Who does inhalants? Like, that's the shittiest drug to like. I huff gasoline.
I remember watching like late 80s, early 90s Cops, and there was like a lot of people just doing like spray paint, and they'd walk around just with like gold paint on their noses and stuff. And it's
Yeah,
just
that's crazy.
Who the fuck does that shit?
There was a kid,
dead people now.
there was a
Boy.
dude that was in my grade, and him and his brother blew a house up by abandoned house. They were down in the basement huffing gas, and then his brother, either him or his brother, lit a cigarette, and it like
Hell yeah, dude. The fumes.
the
just
fumes lit, and
lit. Hell yeah.
Dumb
yeah,
ways
dude.
to die.
Hell yeah, dude.
I feel
He's
like
just like over the. He's like, all right, let's go. Give me like 10 minutes to let it get.
Well,
I'm so.
Hey, I have a question before you like it.
yeah.
Because they didn't. I'm asking a question to myself actually because I didn't. I just. Usually, when you put the prophylactic on, it has to be. You have to be at attention. Did he have you had to wait for the cement to cure to cover it? I have questions.
I don't know the logistics.
I don't want to know. Yeah, I know.
I don't want to know the logistics.
But that's where my head went.
Hey, what do you think the Pennsylvania Rain Man's favorite alcoholic beverage is? Zima.
With a Jolly Rancher.
Bushlight.
Tequiza.
No. What's worse than Bushlight? Fucking Mickey's Ice. Mickey's Ice. Oh my. Yeah, Mickey's. Oh.
Yes, to anyone who couldn't see that in the camera, I have a Mickey's Malt Liquor tattoo.
Yes.
That was like Dad slapped Mom at the dinner table and was like, just keep eating, honey. Get a long day.
I'm just talking shit about Mickey's over here.
It's not because I love it.
I know.
I know. Yeah. All right. That's all I had.
All right. Well, it's never too late to escape into the mountains of Pennsylvania and make it rain.
Night all.
Night. Hot-blooded.
Check it and see. I got a demon inside of me.
Yes, I'm hot-blooded. Hot-blooded.